Awaken your power. This is Mindset Mastery.
You know, what's crazy? Most people don't get disrespected because they're weak. They get disrespected because they look weak. Without even knowing it. It's the tiny behaviors, the little habits, the things you do automatically every single day that quietly drain your presence, your confidence, and the way people treat you. You don't notice them, but everyone else does. And today, we're going to expose them. Because the moment you remove these hidden weaknesses, people start responding to you differently. Your energy changes, your confidence rises, and suddenly, you walk into a room and people pay attention. So let's talk about the tiny behaviors that make you look weak, even if you're not. Here's the truth. In the real world, people judge you fast. Not after a long conversation. Not after they get to know your heart or your intentions. They judge you in the first few seconds of watching your behavior, your posture, your tone, your reactions. These small signals create a story in someone else's mind. A story about how strong, capable, and self-respecting you are. Or a story about how insecure, passive, or unsure you seem. And the scary part? You're sending signals even when you're silent. Which means if you're not aware of these tiny behaviors, you're already losing. But the good news is, once you see them, you can change them. And when you change them, your presence transforms instantly. Let's break down the first one. The first tiny behavior that makes you look weak is over-explaining yourself. You say, sorry, I was just. You say, I didn't mean. What I meant was. You say, I hope this doesn't bother you, but. You talk in circles trying not to upset anyone. Trying to please everyone. Trying to make sure nobody misreads you. You know who over-explains? People who think their voice doesn't carry weight unless they justify it. Here's the example. Imagine you show up late. A weak response sounds like, I'm so sorry. My phone died. The traffic was bad. Then I realized I forgot something at home. And honestly, I should have left earlier. I know this is annoying. A strong response? Sorry, I'm late. Won't happen again. Done. Simple. Confident. When you stop over-explaining, people see you as someone who speaks with self-respect. The second tiny behavior that makes you look weak is nervous fidgeting. Constantly checking your phone, touching your face, tapping your fingers, playing with your clothes, adjusting your hair every 2 minutes. These little movements scream one thing. I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. And people pick up on that instantly. Picture this. Two people are waiting for an interview. One sits still, relaxed, making calm eye contact. The other keeps shaking his leg, checking his phone, and touching his shirt. Who looks more confident? Who looks more hireable? Who looks like someone who can handle pressure? Confidence isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the ability to be still, to hold your space, to not rush or fidget or try to escape the moment. If you want to look strong, practice being still. It changes everything. The third tiny behavior that makes you look weak is laughing when nothing is funny. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. That awkward chuckle. That nervous laugh when you're uncomfortable. That habit of smiling even when you don't agree or don't feel good inside. Why does it make you look weak? Because it shows you're seeking permission. You're softening yourself so others don't feel threatened. You're trying to be liked instead of being respected. Imagine someone says something offensive or dismissive to you, and your first reaction is to smile and laugh lightly. You think it diffuses tension, but it actually signals that you're afraid of confrontation. Strong people don't laugh to make others feel better. They respond with calm seriousness. They hold the moment instead of running from it. Your face doesn't need to perform. Let your expressions match your truth. The fourth tiny behavior that makes you look weak is seeking constant validation. Was that okay? Do you think this looks good? Should I do it like this? Are you sure it's fine? Every time you ask for validation, you're showing uncertainty in yourself. And listen, asking for advice is good, but needing reassurance every single step, that drains your presence. Picture someone telling a story, but constantly stopping to say, "I don't know if this makes sense," or "sorry, this is probably boring." You immediately lose trust in what they're saying, because if they don't believe in their own words, why should you? The solution is simple. Say what you mean. Stand by it. If you need feedback, ask once, not every 5 seconds. Confidence isn't knowing everything. It's trusting yourself enough to not need approval all the time. Here's the takeaway. Strength isn't always shown through big actions. Most of the time, it's revealed through small behaviors. Your tone, your posture, your reactions, your stillness, your willingness to speak without apologizing for existing. When you stop over-explaining, people respect your words. When you stop fidgeting, people respect your presence. When you stop nervous laughing, people respect your boundaries. When you stop seeking constant validation, people respect your confidence. These tiny habits build your character, and character builds your life. So from this moment on, pay attention to the little things. Because the little things are what shape how the world treats you. If you found this video powerful, take a second and reflect. Which one of these behaviors do you catch yourself doing? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. And if you want more content that helps you grow mentally, emotionally, and personally, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.